At it again, Arsenal versus Leicester City in the EFL Cup. I know what you're thinking, guys, that this is a trophy we don't have to focus on so much, and I'm gonna disagree with you. I think it is a match we need to win to maintain consistency. If you're going to versus Liverpool, you don't need to go with a loss. At least we need a point in this game. We need a point. Because Leicester isn't one of the easiest games, you're going to play, but still we need to win. The consistency is very key. If you had 2 wins in the Premier League, we need another win, in the EFL Cup to make it 3 out of 3. Consistency is key to Arsenal performance, and do you know that we lose 1 game, we are off the road. So we're going to be looking at the predicted lineups. We're going to be looking at what we make of this game, who should start, who shouldn't start. We have to prepare for the Liverpool game. So we are literally thinking about 2 games in one. We are thinking about Leicester City in the EFL Cup, one of those trophies I've not seen Arsenal win in my lifetime. I was born in 1997 and I've not seen Arsenal win this trophy in my lifetime. I think the last time I saw Arsenal do very well was, making it to the final against, I think, was it Odomingwe, who even, scored that win against us, and then we lost the final. That is, that's all I remember. We are very good at the FA Cup, but not so good in this one. But anyway, there are so many rumors about the starting lineup. Ozzy is going to come back. Tierney is training again. Alex Runarsson is going to be starting, his debut and so much more. William Saliba, I know he's the man most of you want to see start, in this game, because you want to monitor his, gameplay. But still, I want to go through the predicted lineups and see. Now, in this one, produced by the Sports Mall, Mercy in goal is in goal. I think Mercy, our backup goalkeeper. Actually, he has been our 3rd goalkeeper in pecking order after Leno, then Martinez, then you go to Mercy. So he might get his chances, to come in goal, or Alex Runarsson. I think it would be very, very quick, too early to bring, Alex Runarsson in goal. Especially at a game against Leicester City. Yes, I know, he's the backup goalkeeper we have. We have to test him, but I think it would be too early. Maybe in the in the coming stages of the cup, you bring him. So I'll go with Mercy as well. In my goal, the back 4, of course. I think Mikel Arteta would want to go for a 3-4-3, but because he's not going to have his best men onto the pitch, so why don't you try a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1? It would be good in that way. So the 4 defenders, Ainsley Maitland-Niles can play for us in the left back, or Bukayo Saka. Based on the fact that Sid Kolasinac is trash, I don't think Mikel Arteta is going to give him another game. If he gives him another game and we lose it, it's going to be all upon Mikel Arteta, and I'll crush him, in the match reaction. But I'll go for Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think he's very versatile. Quite comfortable when it comes to playing in those areas, the full backs. So I would go with Ainsley to replace Tierney. David Louis and William Saliba, both of them are right-footed centre backs, but I think they can complement each other. Louis travels a lot through the park. Saliba also loves traveling, but I think this time, Louis being the senior, I think he will be giving a lot of instructions to William Saliba. So I'm not really scared of their partnership, and of course William Saliba, being the fact that Gabriel Magalhaes has found his start in the starting lineup. Luis has been injured most of the for the first 2 games, not most, but for the first 2 games of the season he has been injured, and he didn't start. That is against Fulham and against West Ham. He came in for just a very, very short period of time. So I'll give him just to check his match fitness, and then play him alongside William Saliba. You would rest Rob Holding, and you would rest Gabriel Magalhaes as well. Of course, you cannot play Rob Holding with David Louis. Holding had a very nasty performance against West Ham. Mikel Antonio almost crushed him in that game. Actually, he almost killed him. And if you put him against a man like Vardy, Maddison, Tielemans, Barnes, you know what's gonna happen. Of course, I expect Leicester City to make changes, but not so many, because they know this might be one of their chances, maybe to get to grab silverware, and for them every point matters. They are not like some clubs. Then Cedric Soares covering into the right back position, because it seems in the pecking order Bellerin comes before Ainsley and Cedric. So probably in that Liverpool game we might use Heki Bellerin. So I think it's going to be more of Cedric's getting chances. Still, I think he's a decent fullback. I think he's a decent fullback, and I'll prefer to see him in that fullback position, in the right fullback position, better than any other Arsenal player there. Mohamed Elneny and Joe Willock to appear in the midfield. Elneny missed that game against West Ham, and Joe Willock has not featured for Arsenal this season. I think he's going to be more of a bench option. We have seen so many times when he has been total nonsense, but still he's a young lad who needs to get a lot of playing time. I don't know whether Mikel Arteta is going to give him the creating role and so on, but I think you play them with you play him with Elneny. Elneny is very good at defending. He has a very good work rate, and he can help him going forward. Basically the role of Joe Willock will be linking up play from the defense to the midfield. Now the three in front of the striker would be Mesut Ozil, Pepe, and Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson has been training so hard. Mikel Arteta says he loves his attitude in training. He loves the way he's really working out, and of course there is no way he's going to leave him out of that Leicester City game. I know he's going to give him a potential start, and of course even at the end of the season, still remember when we were banging Liverpool 2-1, he scored the winner with Lacazette also getting his name on the score sheet. So I think Reece Nelson, because he's training well, and we need to alternate our first team. Yeah, I'll give him. Mesut Ozil, will he play? I'm not really sure, but like I said, this is a predicted lineup, but I would give him. You would give him to appear in that starting lineup against Leicester City. After all, it is the second team. After all, it's the second team. So you'd give him, and let him try to create the chances. Nicola Pepe, one of those players that have not really had a good start to the season because of the benching. Yeah, because of the benching. I think this is one of the opportunities he has to show Mikel Arteta that guy, I'm worth it. I need to start. I need more gaming time. I'm better than Willian. I'm better than any player at Arsenal on the flank. I think this is his opportunity, and I think Mikel Arteta is going to be giving him so much of these games. EFL, FA, Europa League, it's either you write a statement that you're good enough, or you do not write a statement at all, and then you become crap. So, like Mikel Arteta says, every player gets a clean slate with him. You know what that means, blood? You know what that means? That means every player has an opportunity to either go to the dogs or to go, to become a flowering plant. Right, and of course the striker must be Edin Ketia. He has not been starting in the league. He only came on for a few minutes in that 2-1 victory over West Ham, the ugly win. I'm not afraid to say it, the ugly win. Edin Ketia on the court, I think he called 911 to our rescue. I still think if you think about it, yeah, he can start. He will start. In these cases, you think about players like Smith Rowe, you think about players like Matteo Guendouzi, you think about players like Balogun, but I think that would be the predicted lineup we might use. Of course, if you ask me, do we need the game? Absolutely, we do. We do need to win this game. It's a big game. It means a lot to us. We have not been winning, not because we want to win the EFL, because even if we don't win it, we have not won it in the past 10 or 15 years, and nobody cares. But for consistency, for reasons of consistency, probably it must be a morale booster. For a source of morale that if we can beat Leicester City, we can get a point against Liverpool. Otherwise, if you lose against Leicester City and then you're versing Liverpool on Monday, your next fixture is Liverpool, the games we have after Liverpool, we have the Manchesters coming on, we have Leicester City again, you have Sheffield. So I think it's this is a morale booster, and Mikel Arteta, trust me, must be thinking about how he's going to get around this Leicester City game. My prediction, I think Leicester City will have 2 goals past us, and we can have 1 goal past them. I think I cannot really predict that we are going to win it. I think they might be better than us, because I believe they will bring a better side than than we are, because we have that Liverpool game. So I think Leicester City can win it 2-1. It's a prediction. You can give me yours as well. What the game means, I've already said that if we lose it, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to be furious. Maybe if it's a win, it really means a lot to us. It really means a lot to us. Thank you so much. But of course, remember, Leicester City is not one of the easiest games. Don't forget, if you want to shop online, Jumia is there, and the links are in the description. You'll get a discount on everything you shop using that link. Join as a member, subscribe, and don't forget to smash the like button. Have a blessed evening.